What's good, Relentless Gang? You know who it is, man. This your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left. Yes, Sirski. All right, so you guys, man, we got Will Smith apology. He says this is an apology to Chris Rock for smacking the fire out of his jaws, bro. Now, I know all of y'all have seen Slap by now. If you haven't seen the Slap, I got it for you right here. But if you have seen the Slap, I don't know if it's real or fake. What y'all intake on it, but this right here is going to be the breakdown of it. I found this video right here. It got the actual slap and it's got the breakdown. Okay, so we're gonna check this out together because I didn't even do the reaction of the actual slap. We're gonna check it out together, man. Let's get it. Oh wow! I seen this thing 1,000 times. I do that same look every time I see that smack. Hey yo, what I can say though? Chris ain't fall. That boy got a chin on him. You hear me? That boy got a chin on him.
Wow.
Wow.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
You damn sure did.
Out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Yes, that Philly came out of him. He said that. Y'all know he's from Philadelphia, right? Shout out to the Eagles, my team. He said, yes, I said it. Keep my wife's name out your...
Keep my wife's fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
He said, I'm going to. I'm pretty sure you is now. After he done smacked him.
Okay.
Hey, Will slapped that nigga senseless, bro.
That
nigga forgot what he was about to say just now. Look. Nigga said, all right, okay.
Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment. I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me.
Okay, man. So now this was making me think that was real. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know. But see, I didn't see the actual part when he was crying right here. I didn't see this part. So now I'm like, okay, maybe this is real. Wow, that's crazy.
It's about being able to shine light on all of the people. Tim, art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. But love will make you do
look like the crazy husband too, though.
Crazy things. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
And here you thought that the Oscars tonight was gonna be boring, yet it turned out to be anything but boring. But then Will Smith decided to go full tilt and smack Chris Rock across the mouth. No, really, this was not a bit, it was not a joke, it was not a skit or a planned thing. It happened, and we're gonna break it down for you here tonight.
Yes, that's what I want to hear, the breakdown part. And I know that will a lot of you guys want to hear too, right? Because I know you're wondering, was it real? Was it staged? Was it just part of the show, you know? So we're going to listen to my man right here, right? And hear the tips that he have and see if we can get something from it.
6. What just happened? Seriously, it seemed as though the biggest thing that was going to happen at the Oscars were the fan votes going to Zack Snyder, and many salty people complaining about that on the internet. But no, Chris Rock turned the tables and then got smacked upside the head for his efforts. But yeah, if you didn't see this live and you wonder what the heck just happened at the biggest award show of the year, we got your back. Simply put, Chris Rock was out there to present the award for Best Documentary. And being the comedian that he is, he decided to have some fun with his friends. Like legit friends, they're friends. And he begged the crowd to let Will Smith win Best Actor, more on that later. And then decided to poke fun at his wife Jada by saying, "Jada, love you, G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see it." Because if you were to hear that joke, some of you may not get it, but it was a movie joke, and just as important, it was a joke. No one in their right mind would believe that it was meant to be demeaning. Even Chris Rock said that it was tame in comparison to what he could have said. The problem though is that the camera expertly captured Jada's reaction, and it went from a quick smile to a roll of the eyes and a very not pleased look. And then there was Will, who was fine with—
But hold on, every time I see this guy, Chris, I must admit, bro, he took that slap. He kind of did like a little partial step to the side, but he got a chin on him, bro. Look, watch him. I mean, he ain't grab his face or nothing.
The problem though is that the camera expertly captured Jada's reaction, and it went from a quick smile to a roll of the eyes and a very not pleased look. And then there was Will.
And then that step was a little delayed, bro. Now that was funny.
Who was fine with Chris poking fun at his lack of winning actor Oscars despite being nominated a lot for justified reasons. But when he cracked the joke about Jade, it was on, because King Richard got up and walked on stage and went right up to Chris. Now let's pause here once again, because if this was a few years ago, even 3 years ago, you would expect Will Smith to do a gag where he would whine loudly or do a bunch of fake punches on Chris Rock, that kind of thing. He'd act like Will from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and ham it up with the crowd, make it a funny moment, and then move on. But that's not what happened tonight at all, because he straight up went to Chris Rock and smacked him clean across the face. No joke, no lie. Number 5. The smack heard around the Oscars. Now, the immediate reaction online wasn't just hashtag what just happened. It was whether this was a bit or not. After all, this is the Oscars, and they're not above physical comedy or even poking fun at themselves for past mistakes. See Jimmy Kimmel. But as the replays came out online, God bless the internet, things became very clear that this wasn't a gag or a joke. He straight up smacked him. And then Will Smith really went to work on Chris Rock, because right after he smacked Chris, Smith went back to his chair and started to cuss out Chris Rock.
But see, my whole thing, bro, was if this is so real, then how come there was no security guards or anything? Like, nothing. Nobody didn't even say nothing. Nobody ain't trying to grab him, hold him back, nothing. Nobody, they must be known Chris Rock wasn't gonna do nothing. Because how did Chris Rock could attack Will at any, that's what I'm saying. Like, where was the security guards at, bro?
The Oscars, in the US at least, cut the audio feed, but the cameras were still rolling, and it was very clear that Will was shouting, "Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth." He said it more than once to ensure that Rock got
about
the
2 or
message,
3 times.
and he said he did, as well as doing the joke. This is the greatest night in the history of television. We're not sure about that, but it is easily one of, if not the most memorable Oscars moment ever. Even the Oscar goof with La La Land and Moonlight can't top this. That was human error. This was different. Now yes, Rock recovered from this, but this was the farthest thing that the Oscars wanted for their broadcast. Yes, people are going to be talking about the show, and they are in droves even now that the show is over. But they didn't want it to be because of this. They wanted it to be because of the award winners, or the fan selection awards, or something else memorable, like the comedic host, not a man slapping another man. And trust us when we say things didn't end just because the moment was over. Number 4. During the commercial break, because the moment after it happened, anyone and everyone who was there or nearby the stage started posting reaction shots and more about what happened with Rock and Smith. Do you want to win an iPhone 12, maybe a MacBook Pro? How about $500 cash? All you have to do is comment the secret hidden message somewhere in this video. That's it. Oh, and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep affording these giveaways. Winner will be announced at the last day of each month. Thanks for watching and good luck. And one person during the commercial break following that altercation said the following with a video post. During the commercial break, Will Smith is pulled aside and comforted by Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry, who motioned for him to brush it off. Will appears to wipe tears from his eyes as he sits back down with Jada, with Denzel comforting Jada and Will's rep by his side. So yeah, that was so serious, and Will was taking it that serious that other stars had to come over and calm him down. So yeah, this wasn't a gag or a bit, because if it wasn't, it would have ended after they went to commercial, and yet that's not what happened.
Facts. Now, that's facts, bro. Like, if it happened, if it was some not backlash, but if it was still some stuff going on during the commercial break, bro, that's what I'm saying. See, like, my man right here said a mouthful just now. Like, he said Denzel was talking to him, and a couple of other people were talking to him, trying to get him to calm down and let it go. So if that's the case, then it had to been real. It had to been real, bro. You know, when the commercial break, it had to been real. I'm convinced now. I'm convinced, and I think Chris Rock deserved to get that slap he got, bro. I think he deserved to get it because, like, even though they are all friends, if you're friends, apparently you know how Jada feel about her situation, which is her alopecia. If y'all friends, man, you should know that was a sensitive topic for her, you know. So You gotta watch what you say, even as a comedian, because even comedians get into fights at their shows. So, I done seen a bunch of comedians get into fights at their shows. So you still gotta be careful, man.
Happened at all. Number 3, celeb reactions. And while the camera wasn't on them specifically for the slap heard around the Oscars, you can bet that people were paying attention to them right after it happened. Not surprisingly, a lot of pictures came out of celebs reacting to the moment. Nicole Kidman and more were caught in the moment reacting. And let's just say their reactions said it all. They couldn't believe what happened, and they weren't alone. Number 2, fan reactions. Yeah, the internet, and especially social media, was full of posts from people who went and reacted to this moment. Here are some of the highlights. Hashtag what just happened. So apparently you can assault someone on live TV, cuss them out, sit back down in your seat and still win an award. This is a poor example to send to the rest of the world,
right?
That it's okay.
That's right. All that, still win awards.
We don't talk about Bruno. And we absolutely don't talk about Jada.
We don't talk
Here come
about
the
Bruno.
Men in Black. He got in one little fight and his mom got scared, said you're moving with your auntie and your uncle to Bel Air. Will Smith should have been escorted out by police after striking Chris Rock. Committing an attack on national TV is not acceptable. It is a crime. He should not receive any award and be blocked from participating in the Oscars. And the last one wasn't the only person stating that Will Smith might be in serious trouble, and yet, as others have noted, he ended the night on a high note. Number 1, and the Oscar goes to, yes, Will Smith did indeed get 2 big moments during the Oscars, as he not only got the biggest moment of the night, but he won the award for Best Actor for his role in King Richard. He did start out the speech by apologizing to the Academy and everyone who witnessed what he did, but he also went on to express how he felt in that moment and noted that love makes you do strange things. Yeah, clearly, Will.
Yeah, love make you do strange things, bro, but you might be in some hot water. National TV, so that's crazy, Will. I mean, I know love, man, you wasn't thinking, but that's now you got to pay for what come behind that, Will. Now you my boy and all, but you got to pay the cost on this one, bro. You know they try to make examples out of us black men. You feel me? So now it's time for you to pay the price, pay the piper.
He went on to thank Jada, who was very much in tears at her husband's victory, his mom, and her knitting crew, and everyone who had a part to play in King Richard. And not too surprisingly, everyone cheered Will Smith for his victory. So all is forgiven? Look, we don't pretend to understand all that happened in this moment and on this night. This is something that is going to have fallout for sure, and Will likely won't escape this unscathed once the heat dies down a little. But if nothing else, the Oscars are going to be the most talked about thing this week, for better or for worse. And
this
there you have
week
it, everyone.
for a long time, bro. Not only this week, the rest of the year.
A look at what in the world happened at the Oscars tonight. Can you believe that Will Smith really did that? Do you think he was justified in doing that to Chris Rock? Or do you think that this is fully insane and that Will needs to be held accountable for what happened? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.
One more time. Let's get that slap one more time.
どうなんでしょう
He slapped that nigga into another thought pattern. He forgot what he was about to say. Wow. He said, wow. I'm surprised you remember where he was at. Some of his lines. But nah, man, you guys, man, I think the slap was real now. At first, I was like, nah, maybe it's... Now I'm convinced. Because, like, now they're saying, you know, it was after the commercial breaks and stuff, after that took place, that Denzel and everybody were trying to calm him down and everything. So, yeah, I'm going to go with it's real. I'm going to give that victory to Will so far, man. But I don't know what's going to become, like, behind it. Now, that's the part that we all waiting for. Like, Will got to go to court and all that shit. I don't know. But they said that Chris Rock wasn't pressing any charges, bro. They say he ain't going to press no charges. So maybe this will be the end of it. But I got slapped, man. Chris Rock kids and everybody going to be clowning them when they go to school. And daddy guys. His kids can't even be... His kids won't be able to be tough at school. Because all the other kids will be like, man, your dad is a beep. It's your rope down, you little beep. So, yeah, man. The Rock's got it hard right now. They gonna get clowned for a while. Gonna get clowned for a while. But it's all good, man. So, shout out to Will, man, for like rocking out with his for his wife's sake. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jada Pinkett. Chris. We all know Chris is a comedian, but I personally feel like some things you should not joke about. That's like a disorder or disease or something. You know what I'm saying? And it's personal, sorry. If y'all friends, you should. But yeah, man, if you haven't subscribed by now, man, make sure you hit that subscription button. We on the road to 10,000 now. Feel me? I gotta go change my description box because I got 1,000 and we already hit that. So until next time, man, I'm signing off. You guys and girls be good. Big.